hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Do you have a feeling that you are here on this planet for a reason? That there is something that you are meant to be doing? And maybe you're already doing that, or maybe you have a sense that you know what it is, but you're not quite doing it, at least consistently yet. Adam here, and in this hypnosis session, I was working with a very talented writer who had found themselves in a bit of a rut. Call it writer's block, or call it, procrastination, or just a lack of belief in their own abilities, but they weren't producing. They certainly weren't being prolific. And this hypnosis session uses levels of disassociation. It uses metaphors like King Midas and the Midas touch of what you reap, you sow, like planting seeds of fruit trees that then bear fruit later, but also harnessing the resources of role models. And I'm very careful in this hypnosis session not to name the role model that this client was thinking of, so that each time they listen, they can draw upon the resources of different role models. Because it might be that there is someone that is very creative, but not so disciplined or diligent, or maybe it's someone that is really almost kind of like able to harness ideas from nowhere and just magic something up. So it has that versatility, almost like a choose your own adventure book, that each time they listen to the session, they can get a slightly different experience, as can you. It may be writing for this particular client, but it might be something else for you. It might be dancing. It might be creating visual art. It might be producing something. It might be poetry. So I would encourage you to think about what's that thing that you know that if you just did it more, that you could impact the world. And what hit me when I was working with this client is that for many years, I had a feeling that hypnotherapy and hypnosis was the thing that I'm here to do, and yet I wasn't doing that. And for about nearly 6 years, I've almost produced a hypnosis session that I've published out there in the world almost daily for many, many years now. And that's impacted millions of people. And I know because I see the comments, I get the messages, I've ended up working with people that have listened to me for months beforehand. And none of that would have happened if I didn't lean into what I thought my purpose was, but more importantly, back that up with action. So for me, it's hypnosis. For this client, it was writing. For you, it might be something else. But wouldn't it be a tragedy if you get to the end of your life and that thing that could have been so impactful and so beneficial for you, you never did that thing? And if you can connect with that idea, I think you're going to get some value from this session. Be aware, though, that it was created for an author, a writer, someone that wanted to create, and therefore some of the suggestions aren't going to be necessarily perfect for you. So if you like the idea of working with me directly to tap into your purpose, your plan, your brilliance, your genius, there will be a link in the description where you can schedule that free consultation call. We'll have a chat and maybe we end up working together. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in that feeling of pure relaxation. And as you exhale, feel that wonderful feeling of release. As if any tension, stress, or worries is just leaving your body as you breathe out. Breathing in that relaxation and exhaling that tension. And I wonder if you can scan your body for any feelings, sensations, anything at all that is not serving you now. And as you exhale, feel that the outward breath is a vehicle to carry those sensations, those feelings, perhaps even thoughts or beliefs. Allow what doesn't serve you to leave you. And then imagine breathing in a sense of motivation, of healing, of purpose. Because you know you're here to do something important, to share something powerful and pure. And all that's needed is for you to get out of your own way. And as you breathe in that resourceful feeling, just imagine any of those sensations melting away. Imagine them leaving your body as you exhale. Each breath taking you deeper and deeper relaxed. Eyelids getting heavier. That's it. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feel your body relaxing. And as your body relaxes, your imagination awakens. And I want you to imagine a paradise. Whatever comes to mind when I say the word paradise is exactly where you'll find yourself. Maybe it's a tropical paradise, or a situational paradise. Maybe it's nature, maybe it's not. And when you find yourself in that place, know that this is a safe, relaxing place. Just let me know by nodding your head when you're there. That's it. And I want you to imagine the most comfortable chair, but the kind of chair that is comfortable but also productive. The kind of chair where you could sit in for hours, and if you were working or writing non-stop, you wouldn't feel uncomfortable. And just imagine that that chair, comfortable and useful, is there in that paradise. And as you sit on the chair, feel your body relax. And I want you to imagine there is a laptop on a desk close to that chair. And I want you to imagine you will be a conduit for what is deep within. This is no time for your conscious, logical mind. I want you to imagine typing on that keyboard, seeing letters and words appear on a screen, but through you, not by you. I want you to harness that feeling of channeling. You are a conduit for your superconscious mind. Every thought, experience, idea exists within. Everything you've heard and seen and read is all within. And imagine that your superconscious has this wonderful ability to draw on all of that experience and knowledge. And just imagine typing in a rhythm, in a way where you don't even feel your fingertips on the keyboard. Feel that you're accessing that flow state. And just allow that part of you to continue writing. But allow a different part to leave you as you separate from that version of you typing, and you can see yourself typing and not be doing the typing yourself. And allow that part to continue in that comfortable chair typing. And explore this paradise until you find what seems to be a descending marble staircase. And this staircase doesn't even belong in this paradise, and yet it exists there anyway. You could see soil and plants, and then the very top of a marble staircase that descends downwards. And consider this: a staircase leading you deeper and deeper into the power of your subconscious mind. Turn around and see that other version of you continuing to type in that focused flow state, that prolific way. And when you can imagine being at the top of that marble staircase, just let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And I want you to imagine observing the details of this staircase. Because the marble can be bright white or a different color. The staircase could have a banister or a rail. It could be thin and narrow or broad and sweeping downwards. Maybe it's a grand spiral marble staircase, or maybe just continues downwards in one direction. And I want you to imagine you are barefooted. And you could imagine feeling the coolness of the marble beneath your feet. And very soon I will count downwards from 10 to 1, and with each descending number, you will imagine taking a step down the staircase. And with every step you take down, you feel yourself drifting deeper and deeper inward, down from those superficial day-to-day life thoughts into the fertile ground of your creative mind. Let's take those first few steps. 10. A profound sense of calm washing over you. 9. Your shoulders relax, your breathing deepens. 8. Feel yourself drifting into the rhythm of the descent. 7. each step taking you closer to that inspired place within. 6, deeper and deeper still. And 5, halfway down now. Feel that you are surrounded by silence and possibility. 4, just imagine feeling more aligned, connected with yourself. And 3, that paradise surface world is fading far, far away. And 2, you're almost there. And 1, just imagine at the very base of that spiral or straightforward marble staircase is a vast open garden, very different from the paradise. And consider this garden your inner creative world. And I wonder if you could imagine here in this place, it exists in the 4th dimension. So here, everything you've ever written and everything you ever will write exists as trees. Some are young and newly planted, ideas just beginning to take root. And some are tall and strong, full-grown works that already bear fruit. And as you look around this garden, it dawns on you that every tree is a fruit tree. Some aren't ready to bear fruit yet. Others are bountiful in the amount of ripe fruit ready for you and anyone else. And I want you to imagine what it would feel like to pick one of those ripe fruits, and the moment you pick it, it immediately turns to gold. Maybe it's an apple, a plum, a pear, or a peach. And just imagine solid gold, valuable. And I want you to get a feeling, an idea. What if everything you touch, every word, every phrase, every idea becomes illuminated with brilliance, with depth, with resonance? I want you to get a feeling that when you write, you're not just making something, you're revealing something. You're channeling something through you, not from you. And I want you to imagine a familiar looking laptop here in this garden. Imagine you start to type, and every time you type, you start to see seeds accumulate nearby. And you spend your time typing and then spreading those seeds, because this garden is infinite. You can never run out of ideas, characters, situations and stories. This is a garden of infinite possibility. Your only scarce resource is time. Every day that you don't write something is one less seed planted. And that seed could have turned into a tree bearing fruit forever. But only if you plant a seed, which only happens if you write. you get the idea that the more you plant, the more abundant your garden becomes. Not every tree will bear fruit, but by planting so many seeds, some trees will bear fruit, and a few trees will bear enormous amounts of fruit. I want you to get a feeling that the abundance is the byproduct. Nobody can know when they plant that seed if it would turn into a tree and bear fruit, which is why they plant more than one seed. I want you to get a feeling that the work itself is the reward, and the fruit you harvest nourishes not only you, but those who read and feel your words. That your writing is therapy, healing, and growth. And don't be surprised if the more you do it, the better you feel. Some of your words will connect to your own experiences. Some words you get on that page will be cathartic. They will feel better just articulating things that have been inside you and then become released. And I want you to feel that the more you write, the more you heal. And you are healing yourself through expression. And you heal others through inspiration. Everyone benefits so long as you continue writing. But you don't benefit, and nobody else will, if words that could have been written remain unwritten. And let's welcome someone into this garden. As you now imagine someone that you admire deeply, someone that you can admire for their creativity, their capability, their authenticity, or their inspiration. And I want you to imagine that they are in your garden in their prime. And I want you to imagine seeing them at work. And maybe they work whether they feel like it or not. Or maybe they wait for inspiration to come to them. But you can just notice how they move, how they think, how they create. And maybe you can sense the energy. Maybe it's effortless flow, or maybe it's structured discipline. Whatever their approach is, you get a sense that because of their consistency, it gives them a confidence that the universe itself supports their work. And if you could imagine that person at a time when they are pure, profound, and prolific, let me know by nodding your head. And then imagine stepping into them, stepping into that person with those qualities in their prime, and imagine merging with their qualities, feeling their creativity, their confidence, their ease, their beliefs. That success is inevitable if they just simply show up and create. And as those qualities fuse within you, you begin to feel unstoppable, relentless, tenacious, determined, as if every word you write carries purpose, precision, and power. Because you are the one with the Midas touch. You are the one planting forests of words. And these forests will grow long after you've written them, because you are the one whose work ripples through time. And as you drift forward into your future now, imagine seeing yourself writing, maybe sitting at a desk, maybe writing in bed, maybe somewhere else. Fingers dancing effortlessly over the keyboard of your laptop. Observe as hours pass like minutes, as you see yourself writing in a state of effortless flow, like words arriving faster than you can type them. It's as if something pure, profound, and luminous is being channeled through you. And you can see the pages stacking up. Imagine yourself saving files, chapters, paragraphs, words, but not just one, project after project. And you know, every piece of work you create is one more tree planted, one more fruit that will nourish, inspire, and sustain. It's inevitable. And drift further into the future where you can imagine receiving messages from readers, emails of gratitude, or perhaps royalty statements, contracts for new deals, leading to pure financial abundance. See a future where you are reaping what you sow, and what you sow is the words that you write consistently. I want you to get a feeling, not a hope, not a belief, but an ingrained conviction that when you do the work, the results will come. And when you write your truth, when you connect in the way that only you can, success is inevitable. And now explore your garden and find the 2 or 3 most impressive trees with the most fruit, because this is the work you will be remembered for. But these trees don't exist if the tree was never planted. And I want you to get a feeling of duty, responsibility. You feel this is your quest to do what's necessary so these trees do get planted, do grow, and do flourish. Because there are people out there in the world that need the fruit that comes from these trees. And if you don't plant them, if you don't write the words, they will never receive them. I want you to imagine leaving the garden, climbing back up that marble staircase into paradise, and seeing a version of you continuing to type away there on that laptop. And maybe you can interpret the words that are written, or maybe you just get a sense that that's what it comes down to. Doing the work. Allowing yourself to be the conduit so that words come through you onto a screen that ripple through space and time, provide abundance for you and impact to others. and then merge in with that version of you that was typing all of this time, getting a sense that it's time to return. But you return with a feeling of alignment. All parts now focused on the same mission: to do your duty, to fulfill your purpose, to ensure you meet your responsibilities. Because if you are here for a reason, this is your reason. It's time to leave this paradise and return back to the present, taking a new way of thinking, a new desire to do your duty. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect and calibrate into the here and the now. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of The Hypnotist. If you've enjoyed this episode or got some value from it, please give it a 5-star rating and review. And maybe you know someone that would also benefit from this particular episode, in which case share the episode with them so they can also get the benefit too. And if you would like to listen to this episode where it's just the hypnosis, so no intro, no outro, no explanation, just the hypnosis and completely ad-free, there will be a link in the description where you can subscribe at a very low cost and only get access to the hypnosis. So if that's of interest, please check that out. Thank you again for being a regular listener of The Hypnotist, and I'll see you again soon for more.